Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Hey, you can hear shit? It's good?
Since Ben Shapiro read
good,
my
good.
piece, I regret being a slut.
Okay, as y'all can see, she's 43 years old. Damn, them wrinkles is hit. Hey, makeup didn't even cover up that shit no more. Damn.
Figured it should be out there in my own words and voice because it doesn't sound quite like me. I really just wanted to take a minute, read the piece in my own voice.
She like a vampire. That's canines in her mouth. But she like she'll bite some shit. Look at her teeth. She like she'll bite some shit. Look how she talk.
I really just wanted to take a minute, read the piece.
Yeah, that's canines in her mouth.
In my own voice and tell you about the reaction that I've received and tell you about some of the things I've heard and some of the things that have been put on this essay that I don't feel are what I was trying to say at all.
So for the people that's a little confused, so she wrote a book about her story and shit and how she would act different in her 20s. Hey, all these females need to see this, but shit like this not gonna go viral, of course.
So I'm gonna read it.
She's gonna read her piece.
I've never done this before, so we'll see how this goes. I regret being a slut. Upon opening Louise Perry's new book, The Case Against the Sexual Revolution, A New Guide to Sex in the 21st Century, I'm moved to tears by the dedication. For the women who learned it the hard way. Unlike many other people who have read and reviewed Perry's work, reading her book wouldn't be some academic exercise in contemplating how liberal feminism has let women down. It wouldn't be evaluating what those poor sluts over there have endured in the wake of the sexual revolution. Reading her book was personal. I am one of those sluts.
Damn, just flat out like that. At least she honest. What the fuck?
At least she not lying, bro.
I am one of the, like, she said that shit bluntly as hell.
I'm a case study for her thesis, a cautionary tale. I knew this book was going to be difficult, and it made me realize it's time to finish this essay, one I've been trying to write for 4 years. It's a tough needle to thread. I'm grateful for the ability to control my reproductive cycle.
You want to shut your bitch ass up?
And make my own money. But that freedom has come at a price. The dark side of the sexual revolution is that even though it liberated women, unyoking sex from the consequences has primarily benefited men. I was first inspired to write this piece when a 19-year-old woman I used to wait tables with asked me, "Bridget, have you ever regretted having sex with a man?" I laughed. Yeah, all of.
Hey, do you think the females that's hoes and bops, you think that they regret like sleeping with all those niggas? Like it's like a feeling that they get, probably.
I mean, I heard that like they do, like you know what I'm saying, after, like you know what I'm saying, but I mean they still go ahead and continue to do it. So I mean, I don't even know if they really regret it. I think they just think they regret it.
Nah, but I feel like that they get back because women, hey, shit, when women have sex, it's all emotions and shit, bro. If she, bro, lose that emotion, which most women have done, they don't even much got emotion behind fucking niggas. Now they just fuck them just because they think that they could do everything that a man could do. But guess who lose in the end, nigga? The female, because the nigga gain more reps for fucking the bitches. You lose your value. You're a hoe. A fucking hoe. Don't be a hoe, ladies.
Dirty ass slut.
Ain't no, it's crazy. Hey, look, let me tell y'all something crazy about females for the ones that say, "Oh, well, how niggas get the fuck out of these bitches, but we can't." Ask a female, what's her body count? First, she gonna freeze up, right? And then she gonna be like, "Oh, you don't need to know that. It's not your business." And then ask her, "Why is it not my business?" Because she know that it's personal and she know that shit matter. But these hoes try to pretend like that shit don't matter. Bitch, you know you being the whole matters, bro.
Guys, their body count. You know what I'm saying? 0.
And you know what the craziest parts, bro? At school, bro, they always had that one bop in high school. We know the girl that got flipped by the whole football team and shit. Who did they shame? They shamed her for being a hoe. So why do they defend hoe behavior? I really do not know, bro. I really don't know.
Of them. That's not entirely true. There was my first love in high school and my first husband. But if I'm honest with myself, of the dozens of men I've been with, at least the ones I remember, I can only think of a handful.
What
That's
the fuck?
You can't remember everybody you fucked, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
As a female? Nah, as a female, though.
You know what I'm saying? That's wild, bro. Like, that's just crazy.
Handful I don't regret. The rest I would put in the category of casual, which I would define as sex that is either meaningless or mediocre or both. If I get really honest with myself, I'd say most of these usually drunken encounters left me feeling empty and demoralized and worthless. I wouldn't have said that at the time, though. At the time, I would have told you I was liberated, even while I tried to drink away the sick feeling of rejection while my most recent hookup didn't call me back. At the time, I...
Hey, you know something else that most females do? That go to the club and shit and that's consistently ran through and shit? They all drink and smoke their life away because they know what they done is wrong, bro. They all stay drunk, they all stay high. That's because they know that being a hoe is fucking terrible. If you're a female and you believe that you could do everything a man that could do, bro, please comment. I gotta hear y'all opinion.
It's wild, bro.
I would have said one night stands made me feel emboldened. But in reality, I was using sex like a drug, trying unsuccessfully to fill a hole inside me with men. Pun intended. I know regretting most of my sexual encounters is not something a sex-positive feminist who used to write a column for Playboy is supposed to admit. And for years, I didn't. Let me be clear. Being a slut and sleeping with a lot of men is not the only behavior I regret. Even more damaging was what I told myself in order to justify the fact that I was disposable to these men. I told myself I didn't care. I didn't care when a man ghosted me. I didn't care when he left in the middle of the night or hinted that he wanted me to leave.
Don't fucking start crying. Bro, this is what I don't like, bro. Why can't people just sit there and start crying, bro? Like, nigga, you made a mistake. Okay, nigga, fucking, what are you crying for? You're 40-something years old now.
43.
You're 43 years old. You're gonna cry about something you did in your 20s, bro? Like, can you change it? Why are you crying, bro?
And the sad part is, in 15 years, all the females that defend hoe activity are just gonna be just exactly like this, bro.
I can't wait to see it, bro. Honestly,
I'm tweaking this. I thought I was the only one.
Our generation is 10 times worse. They got OnlyFans and stuff, all that shit.
I thought I was the only one that wanted to see this shit, bro. Because it's gonna be insane that they all gonna be crying with cats and dogs and shit, and no kids and.
That nigga, all them bags of cat foods and shit, man. Shit.
This is what feminism gets you, hoes.
That's wild, bro.
The walks of shame, the blackouts, the anxiety. The lie I told myself for decades was...
Hey, do you feel sorry for her? Y'all feel sorry for her?
Fuck no, nigga. I'm laughing at you. Nigga, I ain't tell you to do this shit, nigga. Like, nobody should have to tell you to not fuck this many niggas. When you're realizing that you're fucking them, and then they're leaving you, they don't care about you, and you have to drink away all your issues and shit. You don't think that's an issue, nigga? You don't continue to fucking fuck. That's your fault. You grown. Like, what the hell?
And do you know what's crazy? They all get that feeling. The females that's hoes now, they all get that feeling when they fuck niggas after nigga after nigga. They all get that same feeling, bro. They all know that what they done is wrong, bro. They all get that feeling. I know they do. And they try to hide it, but you can't hide it, bro. That's biologically put in you not to be a hoe. It's simple.
I'm not in pain. I'm empowered. I knew it would be hard to read this. Looking back, it isn't a surprise that I lied to myself because from a young age, sex was something I was lied to about. Long before I ever had sex, I felt ashamed of my natural sexual urges and awkward in my blossoming female body. Growing up Catholic, all I remember about sex was feeling bad about it before I even knew what it was. I only knew that sex before marriage was wrong. Even the thought of a sexual act or masturbation filled me with debilitating guilt. The first time I kissed a boy, I was convinced I'd be punished, struck down by an angry, misogynistic God. As I got older, I was told to guard my virginity. Well-meaning mothers and aunts were clear that I needed to withhold sex in order to get a man to love and respect me. Sex was a commodity, a priceless gem I had to hang on to that increased in value the longer I held it. It made me feel like property, and although I don't think that was the intention of the wise women who had learned their own lessons the hard way, for me, sex became inextricably linked to my self-worth. The shame and guilt I grew up with regarding sex felt oppressive. I resented the double standard that men could be promiscuous and it would raise their status, and a woman would be slut-shamed for similar behavior.
Thank you. It's fucking facts. Stop with the feminism bullshit. Yeah, we fuck a lot of bitches, our status go up. We that nigga. It's the reason why Starting QB always had all the bitches and the bitches always wanted him. Nigga, his status is up there. But if you fuck a lot of men, it's the reason why the hoe in high school, we all know, hey, we all had that one hoe. It's the reason why she got shamed, bro. Come on now.
My burgeoning sexuality.
Oh, don't cry now, bitch. Don't cry. Don't cry.
Bro, she's so dumb because she literally just said that she was told growing up not to do the shit. She still went on to do it. So, like, why the fuck should anybody feel bad for you? And why the fuck are you crying, nigga? You made a stupid, not even a mistake, nigga. Because it's not a mistake. You did it purposely. Not at all. It's not a mistake. Because you were told not to do it. And you went out of your way to do it. Hey, so the consequence, nigga, you can't cry about it, nigga. Suck it up and fucking continue to fuck more niggas at this point. You're 40-something, nigga. Fucking continue to do it.
Facts. Why not? You already ran to just become a porn star and make money off of it.
Oh, God, nigga.